You welcome back again guys to my channel Hanks. Seperti biasa gue bakal melanjutkan TruberBrook. Turn on the game. Oke, continue. Jadi kemarin ini kita udah ditipu sama siapa Rachel yang cewek itu ya. Kita udah masuk capture 4 sekarang ya guys. Di mana gua?
You are nothing but a pawn in my new narrative.
Tadi.
Did we seriously just step out of a phone booth?
We did.
Balik lagi ke kota TruberBrooknya ya.
I don't have to answer that. What's it like on the other side?
Different. Hard to describe.
Just try.
Terus
how does it feel?
Si Hans yang pencuri ini ternyata dari dimensi lain anjir.
Please, I need to know.
Well, you can imagine it as a rift, a junction in space-time. Your mind enters a stage of near transcendence. There are no thoughts, no words, no sounds or visions, no sense of self. And suddenly, bam, you see a myriad of possibilities exploding right in front of you.
You have to fill me in on the details later. I want to know everything.
Listen, I came to you because I see something in you. You are different. Please help me to get home. And help your people by stopping that woman. I don't think she knows of the dangers she's going to unleash. The world is going to collapse. Everything will collapse. Just look, we need to stop her.
But how?
Lebay banget.
She's insane.
We need to come up with a quantum discriminator somehow.
I don't want to be here at all.
Yet here you are. Sorry, I need to take a short rest.
We could go to my room.
That would actually be awesome. If that's cool with you.
Follow me.
Tannhauser and Taft prepare for the mission. Kenapa jadi misi penyelamatan dunia begini anjir?
Okay, I went over your plans, and I think I get the idea. It's pretty mind-boggling, but it could work. We need to improvise here and there. I found some scrap metal to roughly model a frame for the device.
Let's get it started then.
I'm afraid there are a few integral components that need to be swapped in, though.
Okay, what are we looking for?
First, we need a source of energy. A very strong source. Second, a particle accelerator. That's going to be a tough nut to crack. Third, a potent coolant. The whole thing could blow up otherwise. Number 4, last but not least, an interface to control the device. Any kind of peripheral will do.
Okay, how do we begin?
The order doesn't really matter. I'll go to the village. Maybe I can find some substitutes for the missing parts.
Good, just bring them over. I'm sure I can patch them together somehow.
Let's do this.
Thank you, Hans. I'd already be dead if it wasn't for you.
Oh, you. It wasn't that bad.
You are awesome. I just wanted you to know that I'm eternally grateful to have met you. All things considered, dying may not be as bad as I always thought it might be.
Don't you say that.
Even if I don't make it, you need to stop her. Promise?
I'm beginning my search right now. How are you holding up?
Don't worry about it.
You don't look so good. Sorry I said that.
No, it's cool, really. I get that a lot.
About the quantum discriminator.
Yes?
I totally lost track. What was it I was looking for again?
Take a look at these plans, will you? We need a power source as strong as possible. If this was my dimension, I'd recommend using one of those handy 90,000 volt batteries. I'm afraid that's not an option.
Whew. That's a lot of juice we're needing.
We do need a particle accelerator as well. Has to be small enough to fit in there.
A brown tube, maybe? From a TV set?
Could work.
I just had an idea.
An interface to control the device. Get creative on that.
TV anak kecilnya mau diambil kayaknya.
I understand.
And a really potent coolant. It's going to burst if we can't keep the temperature low.
What do you have in mind?
Water won't do. Think of something.
Okay, I'll be back soon. How are you holding up?
Don't worry.
So you really are from another dimension, right?
I was fleeing. I just stepped through the portal and crashed here.
Fleeing?
Fling.
There were bad things happening back home. And as soon as I stumbled out of the portal, those really wicked scientists got hold of me. They sure love their tests. You really don't want to mess with them.
I think I met them too.
I
Ini
escaped,
scientist
went
yang nyekap
undercover,
kita
and
aja.
since then, try to find a solution to finally get home. Which is where you come into play.
This is so incredible. All my calculations, all my predictions. It's going to take years of studies to understand. I always thought parallel universes and different realities were a predictable possibility. But this? I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory.
How did you escape?
Through the door, when they weren't watching.
What were you fleeing from? In your dimension, I mean.
Someone blew up our planet. I would rather not talk about it.
How did you manage to hide all this time?
I made a small fortune playing a card game they fancy here. Doppelkopf.
With nines or without?
Look at that. Some say this, others say that. That's not really what it's all about, though.
The old trump.
I had never given the concept of money, but I certainly do. With that money, I went into hiding. Slowly disintegrating, trying to find a way back home.
Really?
Ya.
That's it? End of story? All that
Ini sih
jazz?
banyak
The
banget
money?
ceritanya ya guys.
The need to get back home?
Daripada main
And you just went into
main
hiding?
apa cari-cari
Sort
something.
of.
How are you holding?
Don't worry.
Can I ask you something?
Yes?
What were you fleeing from?
Up. Look.
Gua nanya ulang lagi.
How are you holding?
Don't worry.
So when you were talking about...
I'm not an expert. Well, I think it's coming from the neural network making up your consciousness. It temporarily disintegrates during the and then suddenly reintegrates. The real world, its outlines become some... You may feel some sort of tranquility. Now that I think of it, yes, there's a certain peaceful quality to it. And a deep realization of cosmic quality when you see yourself reflected in the universe. It is an extraordinarily distinctive sensation. You have to try it sometime.
Like, say, an
Sensation.
insubstantial, incorporeal blackness? Somewhat energetic? Astronaut.
Exactly. How do you...
I think I've seen
Nggak
it.
ngerti mereka ngomongin apa anjir.
Please, go on.
Kind of words and these two eyes of yours, they define it. Yet there is so... You humans need to understand. It's all there. Distant stars and galaxies, sea beams, the Big Bang. In order to gain a higher understanding, to understand the very meaning of your existence, you need to overcome that self-centered view. You have to see the whole picture. Hans, if I could just open your eyes.
You make it sound as if everything we did was wrong.
Let me put it this way. You have not experienced common people until you have heard it in the original.
So what do we do now?
Okay, goodbye.
First, we have to construct a quantum discriminator. Second, save the world.
Boleh, save the world.
What's that gooey stuff?
Back
Is
to
that your
the
blood?
mission.
My body is disintegrating.
What do you mean?
It is the effect one has to bear when staying in another dimension for too long.
Does it hurt?
Yes.
Apa ini anjir?
They're having a blast out. An ectoplasm a hyperlogic coupler. That's a prototype of the Valentine. A gift from a friend. A cosmic slipstream capacitator. That's the toolbox I've borrowed from Truda. A small collection of hydrinos. A couple of self-sealing stem bolts.
Sini ada apa nih?
Gasoline powder.
Gasoline powder. Gue nggak bisa ke sono, cok, nggak bisa dipencet nih ngalangin tombolnya.
Gasoline powder.
Folder semua. Apa?
I don't even know where to begin.
Don't worry, you know it in theory. Now, the quantum discriminator emits a code.
Projecting a metaphasing
Precisely.
that the portal synchronizes a rift in space-time.
Exactly.
This is sensational.
I thought you'd like it.
It's the orgone
You
collector.
like it, tapi gua nggak ngerti anjing ngomongin apa lu orang.
This is the frame for our quantum discriminator. It's almost finished. We just need to attach. Still missing it. We also need to and last but not least.
Oke. Udah. Cari. Ngobrol terus aja. Mending kalau nih ngobrolin ngerti. Nggak ngerti anjir. Gua harus pencet dulu semuanya. Cari item lagi soalnya.
Please ring bell for service. We only serve small pots of coffee outside. She's the landlady here.
Landlady.
Truda?
So, Professor, did you take a look-see around the area?
You could definitely say so. You may call off the police.
How come?
I've got my notes back.
But the inspector is already on his way.
Then just call him off in person if he's early.
As you wish.
I would like to ask you something.
Oh yes, of course.
Does the name Lazarus Taft ring a bell with you?
Haft. Oh yes, indeed. Doppelkopf player. If you ask me, he's a sham. Ripped my guests off to the last penny. Shady type. You better not get involved with him.
Oh, well, I think I already... Well,
Baby.
Does the name Lazarus Taft...
Haft. Doppelkopf. If you better...
Oh. Never mind. I would...
Oh yes, of course.
Nggak jadi.
I'll be...
Make yourself
Bye.
at...
Dia bilang TV ya, TV.
There's a brown tube inside. I could use it for the quantum discriminator. The kid will be traumatized for her entire life if I just disassemble her only friend. I don't think I can do this. A brand new episode. She's back in it. Hi, Lainey. What's cracking?
They are showing the Great Twilight Area Celebration Marathon today. 12 hours of bliss in a row.
They're having the ever-so-riveting town fair outside. Wouldn't you like to go out to the real world once in a while?
The real world is in there, can't you see?
But there is ice cream and cotton candy waiting outside.
I'll think about it. But for now, I need to keep on watching.
Berarti kita harus ngobrolin sama si anak ini biar dia keluar nggak nonton film lagi ya.
She's back in her parallel universe. She's back in her... Locked.
Lock.
A brand new... There's a brown tube. The kid... I don't think...
Berarti nanti
There's
ya.
something funny. A dim oil some of the... Modern cuisine garnished with looks a bit... I don't want to take this with me. If anywhere...
Oke, dapet tea.
Modern cuisine looks a bit shabby. I don't want to take...
Oke, keluar coba. Oh, ceritanya udah malam. Itu ada aurora di atas ya. Rame juga orangnya. Gue pikir nggak ada orang di sini anjir.
Mr. Tannhauser?
Hello. How do you know my name?
It's a small town. Penelope Hades. My sister and I run the boat rental over at the lake.
So, are there any prizes?
Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the TruberBrook.
How much for a ticket?
1 ticket, 50 pfennigs. But I'm afraid all tickets have been sold.
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be leaving then. The mere thought of cotton candy makes me shiver. The real thing. Out of competition. It's a shooting gallery.
Shooting gallery. Ke atas dulu ya. Jangan tanggung, ngobrol-ngobrol dulu di sini. Mau ngobrol sama tukang main gitar ini.
Patience, just a moment, pal.
Patient.
Baron Otto Teton of TruberBrook Suds.
Ngobrol sama si kakek ini lagi. Mana kucingnya?
Baron?
Mr. Tannhauser, good to see you.
The pleasure is all mine. How is Claus doing?
He's
Klaus,
resting.
nama
My
kucing.
loyal Claus.
Are you enjoying the festivities?
Yes, take a look
Oh,
around.
ini ceritanya lagi festival.
All these lights, the beautiful music. This is my TruberBrook in all its splendor and glory.
Have you ever heard the name Lazarus Tuft?
Taft. It's not that I don't like strangers, especially if they come as tourists to my... But I was suspicious of this. If you ask me, you...
Oh, I think I need to be on my way.
Sama kayak ininya. Lady apa? Yang
I'll
pemilik
have a cone of
hotel.
roasted almonds, please.
A cone of roasted almonds right away. There you are, sir.
Okay.
Step right up! Step right up! Wanna put your bronze to the test?
Why not?
Why not?
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Okay.
Step right up, mister.
Is there a prize to be won?
Course. The winner of the night gets a trophy.
Oh, okay.
Trophy.
Consider me sold.
Kayaknya gue cari vitamin dulu ya. Biar tenaga gue kuat.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Leaden
itu
trophy.
trofinya.
Like a... This bucket seems to have been hung here for purely decorative reasons. He's wearing...
Arr. Beautiful here, ain't it?
Very. What's a sailor man doing out here in the sticks?
Well, I don't like water that much. I'm just so happy to be here with both of my feet on dry land.
But aren't those stereotypical sailor's clothes you were wearing?
So?
So you have a fear of water?
It all started when I was a little boy. I was swimming in the lake with my uncle. I will always remember these two men. To be honest, I nearly drowned back then. Later I realized that was the day I developed this terrible, terrible fear of everything.
If I may ask, why did you become a sailor man if you're so scared of water?
I asked this myself many times. Well, my mother insisted that it would be best for me to face my fears. So naturally, I became a sailor man.
This is so confusing.
Walk a mile in my shoes.
What happened to your leg?
Kakinya copot anjir.
Well, that happened on my second... I don't really want to go. Thanks to the mercy of a rueful instrument man, and due to a timely take, I now may enjoy it quite far away.
That's a nice story. I think I'm needed elsewhere.
Bye. Coba ke atas sini dulu.
I'm not going to use this thing again. I have to insert a...
Aduh, koinnya gue buang lagi, geblek.
Lock. I wonder...
Nggak ada apa-apa lagi tuh di sini. Tuh apaan di atas ini?
I noticed a marking on one of the rocks. A hexagon. It's the low... If I return to the... I still could...
Nggak ada apa-apa. Berarti ke perahu. Mungkin ada something yang bisa diambil. Terus cari vitamin ya. Loh.
I wonder what... A hiking map. Yeah. A hiking map of...
Ini atasnya. Masih pencet coy.
TruberBrook. County...
Bisa.
Hansen's ice cream. I used to... Hades.
Ini buka tapi nggak ada orangnya anjir.
Paddleboat rental.
Ya, apa?
That's a ticket for the raffle. This must be my lucky day.
Dapat tiket lagi.
A beautiful help.
Dapat alat
My
pancing
fishing
lagi.
rod.
Iyalah, lo habis
promised Trudy to
pakai
bring it
bukan dibalikin.
The streetlight is flicked typical. The nation's... The next... I don't even know where to go.
Dapat apa aja? Minuman, makanan. Buat anak kecilnya sih gua rasa. Terus tadi dapet pancing balikin.
Step right up. Every ticket's a winner. No blanks, guaranteed. Our first prize is an all-day boat ride on the TruberBrook.
Oh, kita kan dapat tiket itu ya.
See? I found a ticket.
Now look at that. You're a lucky fella. Now let's see what fortune has in store for you. Are you ready? This is your prize. A can of cat food. Generously provided by the TruberBrook Advertisers Association.
Oh my. Thanks.
Well,
Okay, thank
every
you.
ticket's a win.
How much for...
One tip, but I'm afraid...
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be leaving.
Nope. Berarti gue balik dulu sini. Dapat can of cat buat apa anjir? Balikin pancing dulu.
I wanted to return your fishing rod.
Good! Did you get a bite?
Kind of.
There is a lot going on, and just the other day I caught a rat. So let me... there you are.
Whistle?
Whistle?
Well, yes, your whistle.
This is not my whistle.
Of course this is your whistle. Your whistle.
I'm sure I'd recognize this whistle if it were my whistle. I left you something completely different.
Right. What was it then?
My
massage
rod.
Your what? I don't have no massage rod in here. As I said, here is your whistle, Mr. Tannhauser.
Thanks.
Whistle.
Truda?
Hello.
Would you mind looking for my real deposit?
Come again.
My massage rod.
Your what?
Never mind. I would...
Oh yes, of course.
I'll be leaving.
Make yourself at...
Locked. She's back in her... There's a brown tube inside. The kid will be... I don't think...
Whistle buat apa ya whistle?
Truda?
Hello.
Would you mind... Never...
Make yourself at...
Tadi kayaknya ada pencetan lagi. Ada obrolan.
Truda?
Hello,
Would you mind...
Come again.
My...
Your what?
Never mind. I'll be...
Make your...
Terus kemana lagi, Cok? Kelewat.
Out of competition. It's a shooting guy. The mere thought...
No.
I just need...
Obrol sama sini.
Baron? The pleasure is all my... I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win anything?
I won a pair of hiking boots. Take a look at me. How am I supposed to wander anywhere? You, on the other hand, Mr. Tannhauser, you look like the type to be strong. All of them given by. What about you? Did you have any...
I won this.
Excuse me, is that cat food? I am asking on behalf of Clark. He loves cat food. Would you mind making a trade?
What do you have in mind?
Boleh.
And in return, I give you this new pair of hiking boots, size 13.
Sounds like a perfect...
It will be to your benefit.
Dapat sepatu.
I think I have enough. Baron.
Mr. Tan.
The pleasure is... I need...
Buat sini kah? Ini nggak pakai sepatu soalnya nih. Ini nggak pakai... Cuma nyeker gitu. Enggak juga. Coba ini.
Step right up, mister.
Is there...
Oh, the winner.
Oh, okay.
Gue sih belum dapat vitamin sih.
Right, all right. That was, not so bad. Just between the two of us. You could use a little dose of vitamins, don't you think? Always remember, a healthy body equals a healthy mind.
Bla bla bla, ya.
I saw you at the raffle, right? Did you win?
Just, man, I hate you.
A pair of hiking boots. What happened?
And
that's an... This is...
What?
About the... Did you... I think I'm needed...
Take...
Sepatu buat apa anjir? Maksudnya oke. Apa lagi?
A swarm of... I wonder...
Gak ada apa-apa.
Nations... A beautiful Akas...
Whistle buat apa? Whistle. Manggil burung. Bebek. Bunyi kayak bebek.
Over here, little birdies. Whoops. I must have overfed them.
Nggak ada yang terjadi.
A beautiful.
Terus gue manggil burung ini buat apa anjir? Nggak ada yang terjadi apa-apa. Lock. Oke, kasih dia
No
semua.
thanks.
Oh,
About the raft. I think I'm needed.
kayaknya belum bisa ribut apa-apa.
I think I. There,
Mr.
the pleasure. I.
just need a moment.
Out of competition. It's a shooting game. The mere thought.
Every ticket's a winner.
So, how much?
What? But
Bummer.
I'm sorry.
I'll be. Truda?
Hello, Prof.
Would you mind?
Come.
My.
Yo.
Never mind. I'll.
Goodbye.
She's back. There's the kid. I don't think I can. I'm brand new.
No.
She's back.
I don't want to take the modern
Looks a bit.
a dim. There's something funny about that clock. Lock.
Terus nggak bisa. Terus ini apa? Buat kunang-kunang sama sepatu, sama minuman, teh.
How are you?
Don't worry.
Okay. I don't even know.
Don't worry. Now.
Projected.
Then to protect
A rift. This is.
Oke lah guys, sekian dulu dari TruberBrook. Thanks for watching. Jangan lupa subscribe, comment, like, and share. See ya.